It's the go. You killing them.
I'm a wild Indian, you know I go crazy.
Man, it feel good to be Aboriginal. 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 Man, it feel good to be Aboriginal.
Actions ain't the same no more. Don't give a fuck about they name no more.
Man, it feel good to be Aboriginal. 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 I'm from the hood. I'm still waking up my people.
That's right.
When it comes to fashion, the whole world wanna be like us.
How you gonna refute that? How?
Man, it feel good to be Aboriginal. 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 When it comes to music, the whole world wanna be like us.
Peace, peace, peace. Trying to dial with it, y'all. Shout out to Boogeyman, Mocan, audio, visual productions. Tap in, man, if y'all need some work, man, some professional work done on your music, man. Tap in, man. chiefholiday@gmail.com, man. Let's go. Y'all know, man, we're getting ready for this PanAfricanism Is DEAD pay-per-view, guys. It's a promo show, man, leading up to that, man. So we're going to shut this down probably like about 45 minutes, man. Just want to give everybody a chance to link in the chat room, man. You guys are purchasing the pay-per-view. Make sure you put your email address in the description so we can get you the link ASAP, okay? Real talk. Peace to everybody, man. Just gonna open up the panel, man. Just rap a taste, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Real talk. Getting ready for this PPV pay-per-view, man. It's gonna be crazy, y'all. Definitely be rocking. Pan-Africanism is thriving. It never was thriving. Food. Terrible. Don't get it confused with black, bliggity black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blacker than black and I'm black, y'all. Y'all can't even tell me where Pan-Africanism is winning at, sir. You don't even have Africans in the Pan-African movement, so please stop talking crazy. Afro, diaspora. Come on, bro. It ain't like your ass is over there in Africa buying land. It ain't. You should be in Africa helping set up Wi-Fi, help set up hospitals, set up roads and things like that or whatever, right? That's what you should be doing, bro. You shouldn't be in here in America trying to convince us something that you're not doing. Now, you got the nerve, you, sir, especially you, have the nerve to be talking about deporting people from Mexico, for instance, calling ICE on people in UNA country. Terrible. Just indoctrinated ass nigga. That's what you is, bro. I just want to let you know that, fam. So we're not listening to nothing that you're talking about, sir. To get snitching ass. Be sure to put your email in it. Now, if you have a problem, matter of fact, you want to send it, okay, chiefholiday@gmail.com. If you want to use purchases, whatever, and you didn't put it in the thing, hit me up, chiefholiday@gmail.com. We will get you the link. That's what we're going to do.
freestyle. What the f you need? Yeah, I inhale a weed. Yeah, and what they telling me? What they telling me? What they yeah, what that fella need? What that heifer need? Can't get caught with these, what are those felonies? Trying to keep the hood straight with they felonies. When I made it back safe, I just fell on knees. Thank the Lord for the hustle that just fell on me. In these streets, I'm trying my hardest not to felony. Keep a popper and some paper for my bell on me. If I have to pop, I pray my blick don't fell on me. Ain't gon' tell me when they coming, they gon' bell on me. Every time them hoes get caught, they gon' tell on me. There's a lot of people out here wishing hell on me. Niggas ratting law enforcement got they trail on me. Cause they know that I got something that's for sale on me. Nothing heavy, private stock, and some mellow weed. Yeah, mellow weed. Car, mellow weed. Make you say ooh la la when you inhale a weed. You can tell I keep that Zod cause the smell on me. Probably why these pretty bitches wanna smell on me. I don't sweat up seeds, I just let her be. I might call her something that start with the letter B. I just let her see, you'll never be. Just be all that you can be, never me. I can sell a key, I can sell a pea. Make her think it's lemonade, I can sell a pea. Got a big ol' ass shaking like it's Jello sleeve. Every time they see me with her, I smell jealousy. Built like Meg Thee Stallion, but she got some better knees. Got her gossiping and looking for some better tea. Find you something else to talk about instead of me. I'm just trying to find a plug with some better fees. I'm just trying to hit a plug with some cheddar cheese. Catch me whipping up another, I got recipes. I be whipping up that butter like a yellow tea. Catch me cooking like my mother in a yellow tea. I got stripes like a zebra in a referee. I gave everybody a slice, save the rest for me. I got 40 dead homies, may they rest in peace. I'm still praying for their families, may they rest in peace. I can't give you everything, this is just a piece. There's a big storm brewing, this is just a peek. 10,000 new followers, it's been just a week. She been fucking everything, she's just a freak. I ain't had to say a thing, open sesame. Something strange for some change, get that neck to me. I ain't had to pay a thing, got the neck for free. Pussy fat, fuzzy man like a nectarine. When she giving up that neck, I'ma name her nectarine. In my phone under neck, get that nectarine. I proposed to the neck, made that neck a queen. I got married to the neck, gave that neck a ring. If that neck disrespect, get that neck a ring. Where you at? Bring that check and that neck to me. Where's destiny? That's my destiny. If I had an eye on my knee, bet my legacy. Legacy, get it, legacy. If I had an eye on my knee, bet my legacy. Legacy, yep, legacy. Ask them what my real name, they say Lester C. Yep, Lester C. Yep, Lester C. Yep. I done seen more than most, now it's Lester C.
Alabama, peace.
Greatest of all time.
How you feeling, bro? Mhm.
I'm sneaking on the clock. How goes the pronouncement of the eulogy? Where's the headstone? You got the
We getting
mausoleum
ready. We got about another 40 minutes when we start going in. We just pre-show right now. Uh, last little stragglers, you guys. Um, yeah, man, it's just crazy. I just really think, like the people, the last little fools is running around here still talking about their Pan-African. That's not even a Pan-African concept, right? Like it's a guy Afro diaspora. Just type in the chat room. Who started the Pan-African movement? Right now, I think that you should be getting this pay-per-view, sir, so you can come not only learn something about, because you apparently don't know that the movement and the things that you're talking about was created by people outside of our people, right? For their conquest, sir. So I just need to point that out. See what we got in here. Peace. Shout everybody out, man. See
if
Lou
we're going
Era.
if we're going to
He's
keep
dirty.
crediting Marcus Mosiah Garvey, can we try to stick to the facts? Even in crediting him, he did nothing in Africa. He did nothing in Jamaica. His own countrymen refused to let him return when he was deported from America. They
That's
seem
crazy.
to ignore these, stubborn things such as facts. And even if you were to give him credit for Pan-Africanism, the United Negro Improvement Association, who made him a wealthy man? Who propped up the Black Star Line? Who put millions of dollars in that association? It wasn't Arawaks or Tainos in
Right.
Jamaica. You know, I was trying to ask the brother the other night, did he know, and this is supposedly his own story within his documentary, that he was inspired by Booker T. Washington book Up from Slavery. The question that drove him was, where's the black man's government? Now, we'll set aside using the derogatory, degenerate term black, but that is a legitimate question, isn't it? So if you're going to lay yourself on this altar, can we address those facts going forward? And everybody has made their, what do they say? Make your bones biting, culture vulture, appropriation. Who's being appropriated? Where is there anything of the same equal weight coming out of Africa that is a cultural phenomenon bought and sold worldwide? Name me one. One thing. Is that a legitimate question, Chief? And what ultimately is the goal? If the goal of Pan Africanism is to unify, are you going to unify under the people you have taken advantage of? Or are you going to try to change places with the white oppressor and become an oppressor of color? Again, I'm only asking, are these legitimate questions, Chief? And who can answer them? Who should answer them? You know? Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me, Chief? Did I drop? Can never tell whether or not I'm still on or not. Because I'm driving, so I need some interaction, brother. You got somebody else on the panel, or Chief? At the end of the day, when people keep going around and puffing their chests out, whoever these African out of Africa origin story, and again, I'm always going to give credit to Zab, these trans Africans who shit Pan Boo Boo as an orthodoxy. What is the agenda? What is your intentions? How dare you come to a community who's already maligned, marginalized, mocked, insulted, and tell them more lies and convince to convert them to what agenda that's never addressed? Again, I can't tell whether or not you can hear me or I have dropped. So you still there? You still with me, Chief? Mic check, mic check. 1, 2. In the scheme of things, if I can still be heard, ask yourself, no matter what ancestor you hang your Aboriginal or African hat on, it's more likely, even if you find one, we're going about 3 generations back, between 5 and 7 generations. 2 to the 5th power is about 32 people. Explain to me how one African outweighs the 31 other ancestors. How many of them are Aboriginal or European, Negropean, whatever it is that you want to claim, if you want to call them Hispanic or whatnot? Why wouldn't any one of those individual ancestors have more weight to who you self-identify as than the one African, even if you find them? What I am trying to understand is, what is the need to attach oneself to something with very little proof nor evidence? And anyone who can prove that they are an African before 1980s, if you can find an African ancestor in the 1880s, again, I'm asking you, does that one outweigh 64, 32, or 16? You know, does that one outweigh the 15? Does that one outweigh the 31? Does that one outweigh the 63 other ancestors that you have? Is that a legitimate question, Chief? Again, I'm not sure here whether I can be heard because my signal is weak. I'm driving out in the boondocks, in the Lone Star State. If you can hear me, Chief, could you respond? Or is there someone else on the panel? Hello? Certainly hope that you all are liking, subscribing. If you haven't already, Pan-Africanism is dead. Go and send your Cash App, $ Aboriginal Power. Make sure that you have your email in the subject line so that you can receive the Zoom link for your $20 for Pan-Africanism. Is Miss Me? Is it the end? Or is it the death gasp? The one last time. Remember that people are most dangerous when they're about at the end of losing what they never had in the first place. And why? Please tell me, why do they feel the need to attach themselves to the Aboriginal in America? Why have they yet to tell you who is the Aboriginal tribal peoples of the continent they call Africa? Can someone tell me? Who are the Aboriginal African? Everybody seems to know who we are but us. And everybody seems to call us out of our name. To what end? Again, my signal is bad. I can't even see to check the chat whether I'm still being heard. Chief, need someone to give me some feedback. You still there?
No, loud and clear. We hear you loud and clear, brother.
Well, are those legitimate questions? I don't know what you did here or not because you must have stepped away. Since you guys are only doing
y'all, if y'all over here. Y'all in the pay per view, man, cutting up, y'all.
We showing ass already. It's
Cutting up.
Friday.
It's Friday. That's
Friday
right.
is my day to play. So, Chief, is that a legitimate question? You know, I don't know whoever going forward that's still going to be holding desperately like a drowning victim. You know, a person that's near death, they're the most dangerous at that time. Who has yet to tell me the Aboriginal African? Will you dare to give that away tonight, or are we going to wait till after the presentation? Hello? Hello?
Yo, what was that a question? You know, I'm
Yeah,
multitasking over here.
who is the Aboriginal African?
They don't know. My thing is, I don't care about everybody else, what they believe in about themselves. What you can't do is push your beliefs on us to tell us who we are. That's illegal. That's wrong. It's disrespectful, and definitely to be disrespecting our ancestors. I don't know why niggas act like that's not a thing. Like, why are we acting like people are not disrespecting us on our land? That's crazy to me. Oh no, y'all are Africans. Matter of fact, the one dude last night was like, we slaves. I'm like, interesting. He's just gonna make that proclamation for us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's pretty weird. But smoke.
In addition, because I'm coming up on my scheduled drop here, that is eugenics, plain and simple. The use of whether it's actual murder, massacre, or cultural appropriation, they are one and the same according to UNDRIP and ADRIP. When you displace a people or wipe them, just like this, you know, that urban myth tale, if you want to call it, about the Indian boarding schools that they keep trying to attach to the so-called Native American. Okay, uh, but who actually has had their self-identification nearly eradicated? Because I'm trying to think, how many labels have they been given other than Native? Did you say smoke? Smoke in the building?
Salute, salute. Hey man, shout out to the channel, to the panel, and to the chat, bro. Power to the motherfucking people. Hey man, what's the nature of your inquisition you got going on right now?
My Inquisition? No, I'm just asking that for any Pan African or supposed out of Africa um, novice, uh, whatever word you want to use to call these people, what proof and evidence do they have of an African ancestor? And who was the Aboriginal African?
No, they have biblical type. They have biblical type correlations when it comes to you questioning them on their African ancestry, actually, bro. And then other than that, it's just ancestry DNA. That's it. No actual confirmed African ancestors that you can say, yeah, this dude was definitely from here, and yeah, he is an African. None of that. I haven't bumped into one yet that can actually confirm an actual African from an actual boat who actually started his slave family. I haven't bumped into one of those yet, bro.
Have you
Not
ever
a
seen
one.
the episode? You know Questlove from The Roots, right? The drummer, band leader of The Roots, Questlove.
Yeah, I heard of him.
You're not familiar with him? He's also on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. But anyway, Questlove, who did a very eye-opening documentary about the Black Woodstock, If you didn't see that, you might want to check it on Hulu. He was
Yeah,
told by.
We used to call it the Stone Soul Picnic, but go ahead.
Yeah, it went on at the same time. It was going
Yeah, I
on
know.
at the same time, and it was longer
Sure.
than Woodstock. But
Right.
he dug up the archival footage that was almost destroyed through age. If you haven't seen that, that's a real good documentary to check out. But
No,
Henry
I
Lewis,
seen some of that.
yeah, very eye-opening too. Henry Louis Skippy Gates told him he had not one but both sides, maternal and paternal ancestors, come transported on the Clotilda. Did you ever hear that?
No, I never heard him.
Yeah, he pulled that chicanery on Roots, Questlove, to convince him that he's, I guess, 100% African.
Right. See, are Africans 100? Are Africans even 100% African? Has anybody seen Africans? Have anybody seen an African's DNA test results?
You took the word out of my mouth, brother. It's the next question I was going to ask, and I've asked it repeatedly. Wherever you go on your tree, if you're going back 6, 7 generations, that's in between 32, 64, and 128 ancestors. Can one outweigh 31, 63, or 127 individuals on your tree?
Not according to mathematics, bro, but according to the science of the ancestry DNA test, it seems to be very miraculous. That's why I say they lean toward it's biblical. Man, ancestry DNA is biblical, bro. It gets to do everything except prove itself, actually. Right? It can do anything besides prove itself.
You just hit something nail on the head. It's biblical. It's all coming from the same debauchery, the same people. The theory of evolution, as well as the colored castes and eugenics, is all steeped in the Abrahamic religions. I don't know which one came first. Do we know which one came first?
Well, but in either way, you kind of aren't you reverse engineering and then proving the false narrative?
Hey, real quick, I was boxing with some Pan-Africans the other day, right? The man told me genealogy is synonymous with DNA, right? And the church said, amen. Nigga, I was flabbergasted. How the fuck is genealogy and DNA synonymous?
Okay, these are the types of things, Smoke, when facts that are stubborn things can't seem to be addressed by the massive ignorance and dogma, because that's what you're talking about when you're talking about belief systems, religions, etc. That's dogma. It has absolutely no basis, whether you say it's science or not, just empirical evidence of observation. That's the basis of science, right? Observation and proof, and then to repeat it, that proves that it exists, right? So where are the dead bodies they have dug up to have the genetic matches?
They didn't want to deal with that issue. The same issue I raised when he made the comparison, but like I say, DNA does everything except prove itself, right? It does everything, but when you ask it to prove itself, it just falls a wee bit short of doing it, right? But yeah, it can bypass your actual ancestors and take you to a far land, right? But it can't prove how it's actually doing that. But yeah, it's doing it. Get the fuck out of here.
So is that magic?
Yeah, it's magic.
Magic.
Yeah, it's DNA is very, like I say, it's very miraculous.
Smoke. Do you think that this is a part of the psychological warfare and it's like when we're talking about the religious aspect of it, right? Like you got these guys that call themselves atheists, right? And they don't believe in anything, air quotes, coming from the church, but they believe in the science that's attached to the Abrahamic religions. Like, it's just really weird that when I see Unc, for instance, Amon Rasquala and Gozi, these guys talk, they put down one belief system literally for another one that's still attached to that same belief system, eugenics, a theory of evolution. And out of Africa is a hypothesis that they are no longer using. They're saying now that because they found a jawbone and a tooth that's 200,000 years older than the shit that they found in Africa, now they're saying, no, man definitely evolved out of Europe. Don't fuck. We about to go the fuck in on y'all in a minute. But I tell y'all, bro, don't fuck with
Okay,
me.
again, let me ask. It might be a rhetorical question, but again, let me ask: did the Jesuits create scientific study we know of today? The Jesuits. Now, whether you want to say it's Georgetown University, which is a Jesuit university, and has given the legal minds of the entire structure of what we call American jurisprudence or the United States federal judiciary, and they underwrite the scientific research, correct? And are they not the military arm of the Holy Roman Empire, the Catholic Church, and the Vatican? Those are, these are simple yes or no questions. If that is true, what's arguable about that? And all the science that was created has been created to be reinforcing the power dynamic and control of the Vatican and the Pope. By the way, did not the Jesuits always also create the banking system under the Knights of Columbus? Just, just
Well,
questions.
I do know they took over our banking systems. I don't give these people nothing, y'all. I don't give them democracy. I definitely do not give them any inventions, whether it's modern or ancient inventions. I don't give them none of these things. Why not? Talking to you. We got
No,
to make
I'm saying they set up a process of co-opting. I'm agreeing with you, Chief,
Oh no, for sure.
because
We're
what you're
literally talking about
saying
the
is
same
correct.
criminals.
Yeah,
Yes,
so they then create
absolutely.
up a system of supposed observation, because isn't that what basic scientific methods are? Is observation and duplication. If you can replicate what you observe, that becomes supposed fact, right? But let's not, I guess we were ignoring the whitewashing portion. They gave credit to people like Albert Einstein. You feel what I'm saying? They then start putting things on people like Galileo or Copernicus. You see? But first, they lied about them for 500 years and said all of their scientific study and research was heretic. You remember that? And then 5 centuries later, they apologize for lying about their supposed scientific discovery. And the scientific community has never checked the church or the Pope on that one incident alone. So then who's in charge? Doesn't seem to me that there's an independent process of scientific method. So if the science doesn't prove the parameters of what's already been established, which is the hypothetical theory, right? Then the theory still hangs out there, like the monkey people. And this earth was the center of the universe until they pronounced it to be the sun in the center of a solar system, right? And if the earth was the center of the universe, wouldn't there have been a certain people that was the center of the earth? I mean, I don't know. I'm just a poor, broke, ignorant Negro Indian. I'm just asking. Just making an observation. Are these legitimate questions, good brothers? So, Smoke, you treed one of them coons yet? Y'all backstage, or am I off of this alone? Because I'm out in the boondocks. I don't know if my signals is still holding or not, but I think I'm about to lose you, Chief. And again, smash that like button if you can still hear me. PanAfricanism is dead. Send your cash app to $ Aboriginal Power, $20. Make sure your email is in the subject line. And as I always say, Chief, in parting, keep them running.
Mic check, mic check. I was in the back. I heard you the whole time. I was in the background doing something. Mic check, damn, he gone? Boy, am I gone? Mic check, mic check.
No, you here. You here.
Oh, okay.
He here too still. Thank you.
No, I think he gone.
Hey man, shout out to everybody, man. Tapped in, man.
Administrative stuff is done. You just suspect something that should be done. You just suspect the calls.
Shout out to Brandon Rogers, man, in the building. Sagittarius Jones, George Richard III, Huntsville is tapped in. E-Knots 0407 is tapped in. Tahaka Tasset T is tapped in. Black Wolf's tapped in. Etta Anderson, Belinda Simpson, Free Papu TV. Say peace to the guys. Haru, the Duke of the Great Lakes, is tapped in, man. Snake, Smoke Signals tapped in. A-Knots 424. Pat Gabriel's tapped in. Hefe. Certified. Yeah, man, we getting it together, man. Getting it together, man. Y'all big homie, the one and only. Tasco, the CEOs in the building. Hawkeye. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Hey, man, let us know, man, if y'all gonna be in the pay-per-view, man. It's going down, man, in about 15 minutes, y'all. Crypto Case Cartel. Gretchen is tapped in. Tyrone, a threat. I am, man. I am what? What is that? I got blood work. What? Afro Diaspora. Peace, brother. God damn, man. Come on, fam. Stop being so slow. Don't do that. Shout out DJ Cut Tack. Shot Apples. Peace to the guys, man. Shout out to Lou Era Grassroots. Peace Dirty. St. Louis is tapped in, man. Hey, man, salute to everybody, man, that's rocking with us, man, that support the movement, man, support what we got going on, man. We really appreciate you guys, man. Noble Atum Bay. Yeah, man, I stay ready, man. Yanita. Shout out to Yanita in the pay-per-view, man, in the Zoom. Shout out to Rodney Gilmore Jr. Peace to the guys, man. Really appreciate you guys. Hey, Smoke. Can't get caught with these. What are those? That's right.
Hey, I was just having a conversation with some Pan-Africans on Garfield channel, right? Yeah, they was over there jumping your boy Kia was. So yeah, I hopped on the panel, man, try to defuse the situation. But like we got into a discussion about Native American creation stories, bro. I'm saying, so are you gonna start to observe the links upon which these niggas are starting to result to, bro? Like now they leaning on Native American creation stories, bro. In your humble opinion, how many Native American creation stories would you assert that there actually are? Damn, I got kicked out. Okay. My chick. Damn, sick of this shit. Come on, let's go see in my little. No. Study up in okay, she's in there. Good job.
So yeah, we need all 50 y'all right now in the chat room. If you're not already over there, man, go ahead and tap in to the pay-per-view, man. We having a good time, y'all. You already know, man. We about to go in, man. I can't wait to see what Sister Soul, Sister Betty, AP, A1 got. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I'ma name a nectarine. That's right. Lisa. Bring that check and that neck to me. Where's destiny? It's my destiny. Y'all, wow. They're my legacy. That's right. Tap in, man. It's the GOAT.
Hey, man, I know what we is, what it is. Yeah, man. Let's get it.
Cut. Shout out to Mama Bear.
Yeah, we're gonna do something.
Yeah, make sure everybody that supposed to get the link. Make sure y'all got the link, man. Belinda said, thought you said you had it. Said you waiting on the link. Interesting. That said you had it, sis. Hey, this is what I need y'all to do. You haven't got the link, chiefholiday@gmail.com. Okay. Check your junk mail if you haven't checked your junk mail. Refresh your stuff because AP said he sent it out 4 times to everybody. So. Email me at chiefholiday@gmail.com. Okay. All right, we'll send it to you guys right now. Send me an email at chiefholiday@gmail.com. Cut. Belinda, you can actually just put your email in the chat room. Thank you. So we can just send it right to you. You ain't got to do all that. Everybody purchase the thing, then put your link, your email in the description box. chiefholiday@gmail.com or zellythedon@gmail.com. We're about to get started, you guys. Make sure everybody get the link. Ooh, cut going in, y'all. Sorry. Yeah, a little bit of it. Hold on a second.
They back up by the nation ain't complaining cause the many is still hanging. Bitches super patchy, ain't no history in blackness. No clear for that statement if you bitch up with this action. I'm on my body, tell them roll up, baby, shot it up. The new edition, fit the head. So the shit, without the shit, yes, races, 500 folks. I'm crazy, they don't want shit, they don't want to lie.
That's right. Shout out to everybody, man. Tap in, man. Appreciate everybody. Man, I want to say peace to all American Aborigines, man. Really appreciate everybody, man, that's tapped in, man. Real talk. We're in the building, man. We're going to definitely get to this thing. Peace to all American Aborigines. It's the GOAT. Appreciate all the love, as well as all the hate to you guys. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. I know how we do. If you guys haven't got the pay-per-view link, please hit me up as soon as possible. chiefholiday@gmail.com. Check your junk mail, refresh. But if some odd reason you haven't got it, chiefholiday@gmail.com. Tap in. I'll be checking my emails frequently. Wanted to keep this thing going, but said everybody coming for Dane Neck, yo. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Niggas be clout chasing. I would leave my son alone. I'm the only one that could chastise him. So I just want to let y'all know that, man. But hey, chiefholiday@gmail.com, man. AP, if you guys and Zelly the Don, like I said, chiefholiday@gmail.com. Get you guys the links or whatever. Appreciate you guys. Real talk. Tap in. So I'll see you guys in a minute. So go. Don't forget to put your email in the description box. Okay? You're at work right now. Once again, tap in. We're going to be there. I'm sure we're recording this as well. So it's going to be recorded so you guys will be able to check it out later as well. So shout out to Shay Pink. It's tapped in. Let's say peace to the guys, man. We're going to get up out of here. I'm going to leave you guys with a song, though. Then we get up out of here. Let's go.
Freestyle. What the f need? Yo, I inhale a weed. Yeah, and what they telling me? What they telling me? What they yeah, what that fella need? What that heifer need? Can't get caught with these. What are those felonies? Trying to keep the hood straight with they felonies. When I made it back safe, I just fell on knees. Thank the Lord for the hustle that just fell on me. In these streets, I'm trying my hardest not to felony. Keep a popper and some paper for my bell on me. If I have to pop, I pray my blick don't fell on me. Ain't gon' tell me when they coming, they gon' bell on me. Every time them hoes get caught, they gon' tell on me. There's a lot of people out here wishing hell on me. Niggas ratting law enforcement got they trail on me. Cause they know that I got something that's for sale on me. Nothing heavy, private stock, and some mellow weed. Yeah, mellow weed. Car, mellow weed. Make you say ooh la la when you inhale a weed. You can tell I keep that Zod cause the smell on me. Probably why these pretty bitches wanna smell on me. I don't sweat up seed, I just let her be. I might call her something that start with the letter B. I just let her see, you'll never be. Just be all that you can be, never me. I can sell a key, I can sell a pea. Make her think it's lemonade, I can sell a pea. Got a big old ass shaking like it's Jello seed. Every time they see me with her, I smell jealousy. Built like Meg Thee Stallion, but she got some better knees. Got her gossiping and looking for some better tea. Find you something else to talk about instead of me. I'm just trying trying to find a plug with some better fees. I'm just trying to hit a plug with some cheddar cheese. Catch me whipping up another, I got recipes. I be whipping up that butter like a yellow tea. Catch me cooking like my mother in a yellow tea. I got stripes like a zebra in a referee. I gave everybody a slice, say the rest for me. I got 40 dead homies, may they rest in peace. I'm still praying for their families, may they rest in peace. I can't give you everything, this is just a piece. There's a big storm brewing, this is just a peek. 10,000 new followers, it's been just a week. She been fucking everything, she's just a freak. I ain't had to say a thing, open sesame. Something strange for some change, get that neck to me. I ain't had to pay a thing, got the neck for free. Pussy fat, fuzzy man, like a nectarine. When she giving up that neck, I'ma name her nectarine. In my phone, under neck, get that nectarine. I proposed to the neck, made that neck a queen. I got married to the neck, gave that neck a ring. If that neck disrespect, get that neck a ring. Where you at? Bring that check and that neck to me. Where's destiny? That's my destiny. If I had an eye on my knee, bet my legacy. Legacy, get it, legacy. If I had an eye on my knee, bet my legacy. Legacy, yep, legacy. Ask them what my real name, they say Lester C. Yep, Lester C. Yep, Lester C. Yep. I done seen more than most Nas, Lester C.
chiefholiday@gmail.com. If you haven't got the link, if you don't have the money, hit me up. Chief Holiday, very discreet. chiefholiday@gmail.com. Definitely gonna get at y'all, man. Yeah, man, it's Felonies EP dropping soon, you guys. That's Felonies. But y'all might get a listening party over in the pay-per-view, man. So y'all tap in, man. Appreciate everybody, man. We're gonna get up out of here. chiefholiday@gmail.com. You guys want to get the link later. If you purchase the pay-per-view and you haven't got the link yet, hit me up, chiefholiday@gmail.com, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys for tapping in. Enoch didn't get the link. Hey, Gretchen, do you have Enoch's email? Or if Enoch can put the email in the link, we would definitely get you the email, Enoch's. Anybody that don't have it, make sure you got it. Guess I'm gonna keep this open a little bit longer, y'all, to make sure everybody get it. But the pay-per-view has started. So hold on one second.
Hotel family, it's your brother King Yahshua, the Minister of Defense and co-founder of Nation Liberation, the Big Game Hunter. Here with the book, Big Game Hunter, New York Times bestseller, Mama, I Finally Made It. Written by my little bro, Matthew Daniel, that's King Ampu. What does it tell? It talks about a lot of people make claims of police corruption, but they rarely ever uncover the necessary documents to irrefutably prove their claims. Although they may be correct, the lack of physical evidence and the inability to present the information in a coherent narrative leaves them, the accused cops, enough wiggle room to hide behind the terms like slander, defamation of character, and conspiracy theory. Well, dear reader, those days are over. This work, Big Game Hunting, is clear proof of corruption within the Texas City Police Department. Matthew Daniels lays out his case using eyewitness testimony, newspaper articles, emails, court records, arrest records, and testimony from the Texas City Police Department
police officers themselves, which proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that there was corruption within the Texas City Police Department that was not only sanctioned by the administration but covered up as well. Matthew Daniels eloquently documents the war that was waged along with his brother Joshua Daniels against the Texas City Police Department, and he detailed how the two of them went big game hunting and mounted the heads of several prominent people on the wall. Read it. This work is explosive. Matthew Daniels shows that the same Texas City police officers who were charged with arresting the criminals were the worst criminals around. This definitely is a must-read. Big game hunting. Mama, I finally made it!
Hey man, shout out to Cold Figure TV, man. Big game hunting, man. He really doing that work. It ain't just about the book. It's actually about the actual work that they actually doing.
Would you like me to give him a call at?
Say what?
Would you like me to give him a call real quick?
Yeah, you can do that and see what he does. Well, we're gonna get ready to get started, nonetheless. So shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building.
Hey, yeah, so yeah, we're gonna get up out of here, man. I said appreciate all the love, man. Real shit. Enos, you got it? Got it. Okay. Got it. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Gretchen. Choctaw, Montana, 808. We got to pay to be here. Yeah. Word. Wow. All right, bro. I got you. I got something for it. So y'all about to start, man. Want me to start it out, man? So I'm about to get to it, y'all. So peace to the guys, man. Leading off tonight. So see you guys in the pay-per-view, man. It's the GOAT. We out.